You want me to give her another PR bond?
Yes, Your Honor. Good reasoning for our PR bond. All right, Ms. Biza is, as you know, currently on bond for previous out of this court.
She has to tell the DWI. She picked up a new case.
And as you can see from the court record, she does appear and come for court every time she is required to do so. She's been working as an associate banker at Chase for the past 3 years, and is actually working on trying to get a promotion to assistant manager, hopefully soon. She's also a student at ACC, and it's her first semester working on her degree for computer science, expected to graduate in 2028. And she's also a volunteer at her church. Do you want to pronounce that? I can't pronounce it if you can.
Iglesia Bautista el Cordero de Dios.
And that's in Houston. She regularly volunteers there. And as part of the previous case as well, she is already in group therapy for addressing the concerns with the DWI and et cetera. She's also going through her own personal therapy as well outside of group therapy individually. Currently, her monthly expenses are $1,500. I mean, monthly income is about $1,500, with expenses being about $600 as she does live at home. But yes, we are requesting if a PR bond could be made. We do have a bondsman present with us today, though.
One bond for DWI. And I ask you two things, ma'am. I ask you don't use, and I ask you to stay out of trouble. And now you've picked up a new case. You were charged with criminal trespass. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, ma'am.
An officer was working an extra job at a bar, and he was notified of a female suspect who had been previously trespassed but was currently on the property. The suspect was found to be in the venue near the bar. The officer approached her and told her that he needed to speak to her outside. The defendant was belligerently drunk and told me to wait until she got her drink from the bartender who had previously refused service. The defendant was escorted outside and detained.
So she'd been previously warned about trespassing there. Okay, Ms. Bice, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. Mr. Fleming.
Yes, Your Honor.
I appreciate your tenacity, but not only did we ask her not to pick up a new case, but we ordered her not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs. She's allegedly at a bar. She's allegedly intoxicated again. And in so much that the officer is asking her to step outside and she goes, hold on, let me get my drink first. Really? I'm now ordering you to go into custody, ma'am. I'm revoking your bond on the DWI and I'm taking you into custody. And I will now give you a whole host of conditions, Biza. And if I find that you continue to violate conditions, it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. And I hope that now we can get your attention, because I guess apparently before we have not been able to. So she goes with you.
Everything changed in seconds. Prosecutors revealed that while she was already out on bond for a DWI, she allegedly returned to a place she'd been banned from, and police say she was intoxicated. Then came the shocking moment. When officers told her to step outside, she allegedly replied, "Let me finish my drink first." That single decision instantly changed the judge's attitude. What happened next, no one in the courtroom expected.
DWI, I'm going to set it at 5,001. The trespass, I'll set it at 2,501. I can't give her a PR bond, Mr. Fleming, because that would just be enabling the behavior. And I want her to realize that it's not okay what she's doing. You know, it's just, I'm not asking for much, you know?
Yes, Your Honor.
So
What was the amount for the trespass? We should be set for
And-
tomorrow, or?
yeah, she'll roll up on tomorrow's docket, and then, you know, if she isn't able to bond out after a couple days, we can talk. But I want to understand that we mean business, and me just catch and release, that's not the way to do things, because I think that it would just be enabling behavior.
Your Honor.
It's not. Yeah, okay.
Yes, appreciate it. May I be excused?
Yes, sir. It's unacceptable if you are covering the device when you're supposed to be blowing into it.
She's not covering the device, Judge.
It's like a skewed, it's looking at the camp, like you're looking at the sky, there's other people going into the device.
Oh, no. Oh,
If I may, Judge,
oh,
what we're seeing, there is not a routine pattern of this. What we're seeing is that there are occasions, and Mr. Frawley can speak to this, she would go back in and get everything recalibrated whenever it was brought to her attention that she was not being captured on it. To be fair, there have been occasions when other people have driven the car and they necessarily must blow in it, but it is not a pattern behavior. It is very sporadic.
And then on top of all of this, Judge, she also is on probation and felony court, and it looks like they're gonna push a motion.
If I may, I've already spoken to felony court. They're not pushing the motion. They are waiting to resolve this issue. I went up there just now, and the judge up there is staffing it and is going to try to get to the bottom of this methamphetamine problem.
I'd like to send her for a drug and alcohol test now while she's here. And then we need to have a hearing with regard to the methamphetamine and the Vyvanse issue, you know, and
I'm waiting on a letter from Jimmy Valentine, who is a nationally recognized toxicologist, about this issue. I think it's going to resolve everything, but I mean.
well, I appreciate the tenacity, but I'm going to have issues if you're trying to cover the camera. If you're trying to do things of this nature, I'm telling you now, I'm going to have a humongous problem with it. And don't care if you have Jesus here representing you, but if you are trying to be disingenuous by covering the camera, I'm telling you now, I'm going to have issues with it. Don't cover the camera. Don't have other people blow into it, because the idea is that if that car is moving and you're behind the wheel, you're supposed to be taking the breath test, not someone else, and then them allowing you to drive.
Nobody else is.
If I find that happens, I'm going to lose it. Do you understand?
Yes.
So, yeah, I'm going to send her for a test now. I want to set it for a hearing, perhaps in 2 weeks, so that I think we need to have an expert too. I mean, we need to figure out how we're going to have someone come testify on the issue as far as Vyvanse and I don't know. Let me reach out to my my staff and figure out how we're going to go forward. Let's do like 2 to 3 weeks. We'll set it for a hearing, a formal hearing. You know, have the probation officer ready, every allegation ready to go.
We would only ask, and we'll be happy to do that. We just asked for a list of what we're battling.
Yeah, of course. Is everything operational now as far as interlocks? Is she still reporting now?
Yes, sir. As far as I can tell, everything is still operational, and she reported to.
What is the cause number, Shatori, please?
That's here in misdemeanor. It is,
394034.
Tell me,
She was supposed to come in, to turn herself in and sign amended conditions to go through it. That's what she was here for.
that's right. Right.
And then
it's not on film.
Why is the felony court unhappy?
because they got the same case review we did, and they requested a motion from what I saw. So they just, they went upstairs. They said something else.
Who's in the 184th? Who's that?
That's Cat Thomas, Judge.
Okay. All right, so let's set the hearing for 3 weeks. Okay, and then I'm gonna get with my staff to see how we're gonna go forward as far as
Understood.
the methamphetamine issue.
Yeah, we'll be happy to share everything we find about. We're still untangling it, but you know, I've been in a lot of these problems and this one is giving me pause. It sounds like something where we may be going down the wrong path, so I want to bring it to your attention.
Don't test positive from now. And I'm telling you now, I'm going to drug test you like crazy and I'm going to test you for alcohol like crazy. Do you understand?
Good.
Don't test positive because it's really going to go sideways real quick. Okay. All right.
Understood.
Pick a day, 3 weeks, and then we'll set it for a hearing.
Yes, sir.
Full hearing. Okay.
Do you want her to come back after the hearing?
This case proves that being out on bond is a privilege, not a guarantee. One bad decision can completely change the outcome. Do you agree with the judge's decision? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more unbelievable courtroom moments.